Okay, style of delivery. Style is, it could be a question and answer. Okay, it could be a questionnaire. For example, your assignment will be interviews. So you have questions, you will interview. That is one style. Okay. Another one is to bring brochures. If I'm marketing, I'll bring brochures. Okay, we'll discuss. Sometimes we have people who open booth. They'll sit with the salesperson, people come and talk. Okay, come, I've got free, no annual fees, free for life. What is that? Credit card. Come, take as many as you wish, no annual fee, pay when you use. So, that is style of delivery, okay? We can talk about that later, some more. Next is profiling a location, okay? You have done the others, now is the place. Get familiar with the setting where the place is, okay? When I'm asked to come here, I ask Mr. Johari. I said, Mr. Johari, what is there in the room? Okay, when he said, what do you mean? I said, do you have chairs? Do you have tables? Do you have LCDs? Do you have air condition in the room? He says, we have got everything. Okay, you have got everything. So, I must know what I have in the room before I go and do my presentation. Okay, so that is what we must do. Ask, am I going to talk on stage or am I on a flat level ground with the audience? Okay, can I walk to the audience when I'm doing my presentation? Can I talk to people when I'm doing my presentation? Ask. Or is there a rostrum? You know what's a rostrum? Something that people put so that there is a barrier between the speaker and the audience. Sometimes some people need something to hold on to when they speak. I'm not sure why, but sometimes people just like to hold on to something. Otherwise, oh, what's this? There you go. There you go. Okay? Sometimes people make these errors, especially the gentlemen. They put their hands in their pocket. Worst of all, when they've got keys and shillings inside, they start making noises. Cring, 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 cring. So, the attention will go down to the sound. So, these are the don'ts in presentation. So, when we have a rostrum, one of the reasons is so that people keep their hand there. Do not do any other things. Otherwise, people will be doing, okay, and the hands here, and the hands here, all over the place. But if you hold something, you know your hands will not be going anywhere. Okay, your hands will be there all the time. Right, so find out whether you need one. Sometimes you need a restroom because you have a text. Okay, organizers prepare a text so that you can put it there, read, and you deliver. Because it's very uncomfortable to hold a speech like this and start talking to people. You are supposed to give a speech, not lecture. So these are the reasons, yeah? Check public address system. Do you need to have a PA? How many audience? If this is the group that I have, I don't need a PA. Okay, I don't need the public address system. If I have a crowd of 500 people, I need the microphone. I need the speakers. Okay, otherwise the message will not be clear to the crowd. Do I need visual aids? Do I need any visual aids? Or can I just speak offhand without referring to any aids? Do I need to have proof, like pictures, to show to the crowd? Okay, so we'll ask whether you have computers, do you have LCDs, do you have projector? If they don't, what do? We bring ours. Okay, we bring ours. We bring our laptop, we bring our CDs, and so on. Okay? Check whether formal or informal setting. Okay, I'm going to speak to a group of people. Is it a formal or informal setting? Okay, today, like OUM, we always have this very informal, formal setting. Okay, you are free to choose where you like to sit. You can even sit near the door if you want to. Nobody will say, no, you can't sit there. It's a very comfortable setting, okay, for us here. So, check whether we can do that. Are there any flexibility in punctuality? For example, will the organizer say, okay, Encik Adam, make sure when you are in the room, nobody else enter the room. Do we have that kind of regulation? If yes, when you enter, lock the door. Nobody will enter. If they say it's okay, people can go in and out, then pretend you don't see people coming in and out. Because the rules are flexible, okay? And we have examples like the dress coding. What's your dressing for the function? Can people come in just any simple attire? Or is it a formal that people must come with their coat, their suit, and their tie? Okay? Because you must also dress according to the code. If your audiences, the audience come in black suit, shining shoes, tie, okay, and a glittering golden pen, suddenly you come with a t-shirt. Now what's going to happen? They will say, are we in the right place? Are we listening to the right person? Okay, so this is something that we must know. Check before you come for your presentation. Right. So, having said that, next, you have to determine the purpose and the topic. What are we supposed to do? You must know your aims. Okay, this will provide you, your aims will provide you a general picture of what you want to achieve in your presentation. If I am here to persuade, my speech will be to persuade. Okay, and I want to know at the end of my speech that I have successfully persuaded people to do what I want them to do. Okay? Must be linked to the topic. My objectives. Okay? If I'm selling, my aim is to sell and I make sure people buy. Okay? I'm not just here to say, never mind, if you want to buy, buy. If you don't want to buy, no need to buy. Then what's the purpose of coming for the presentation? So the aims must be linked to the topic. If you're talking about houses, don't talk about cars. Okay? If you're talking about cars, don't talk about bicycles. So it must be topic specific. Yeah? Example, if you're talking about National Day, your aims will be to relay the success of the nation. Talk about what has happened in 50 years. What have we achieved in 52 years of independence? All right? That is your aim of talking at National Day. Then from there, from the aims, you have your objectives of what you want to attain. Okay? It is a more specific and detailed aspects of what you want to achieve. Okay? With the aims, you decide what you want to do. How am I going to do? Come back to selling. If I want to sell a housing project, what are the things that I must do? Of course, I have to speak. I have to show. I have to give proof. So it is preparing me for what I'm supposed to do. If I need to bring brochures, I must bring brochures. Okay? If I don't, some people say, sir, can you show us, is there a brochure about the measurement? Never mind, you come to my office. Then, are you going to sell? You're not going to sell. Okay? So be prepared for that. Purposes. Okay? You will then determine, I am there for these purposes. Okay, I have listed down a few here. You are to convey a message. I'm from the government. I'm from Dewan. I'm from the medical department. Talking to you about how to keep your compound clean. Okay, so I'm conveying the message of how to keep your compound clean. This is from the Ministry of Health. This is what you must do. Or I'm talking about people who wants to go overseas. If you are visiting a country where there is H1N1 positive, do this. Do not go to places where, okay, this is what we do. Inform. Are we talking to inform? To let people know. Are we talking to relate? Okay, to relate. Bring you to a certain incident. Am I here to influence you? Am I here to influence you? We are influencing people. Persuade. Please lah. Come on. Come with me. Okay? Please buy. You don't buy today, the sale finished today. But they never say next month there's another sale. But the language of the salesperson is very beautiful. They will influence you, they will persuade you, finally you will buy.